Hello, my dear collective. Another day, another insight. Please take what resonates. This is about karmics, feel some type of way, but it's karmics that love you, like they have a love hate relationship with you. They're angry with you, but they still want you in their life. They're upset with you, but they're still watching everything you do. And then there are karmics that are upset with your twin flame, aka your divine counterpart, because maybe I don't know something could have happened in the atmosphere. So like yesterday night, I was like, let me do a little, let me prep, let me do a little, uh, get me ready for twin flame reading, specifically the divine masculines. I was gonna like, let me just do a random one, right? And then today, the frustrations, the names. So I don't know if your twin flame is like having a one-on-one with the karmics in their life. It could be family members, and they're just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a married divine masculine. I'm a married divine feminine. And the karmics in their family or in their, circle is like, are you fucking crazy? Like they're so upset. So they're going back and forth on why you collective as its twin flame is not a good fit for your divine masculine or divine feminine. It's almost like in the eyes of your twin flame, they have gone rogue. They have lost their mind because they're choosing you, and this time around, for whatever reason, they're serious. So to the karmics, it feels like your twin flame is crashing out because of the connection, because of you as their twin flame. I don't think you guys are aware of it. Maybe some of you guys that can tap into your twin flame, like energetically wise, maybe, a little, 411, see something in vision or dreams or whatever. I feel like the majority don't have a clue about the shenanigans that's taking place while your person is fighting for this connection, for choosing you. I just, so that's one message. I'm not gonna add any cards because this is like I'm quite busy today, so that's why. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Like they're going over and over again, collective, trying to find the karmics in their circle, trying to find bits and pieces on anything that they can use against you to change your twin flame, but your twin flame is not budging. So there is that. And then there is another message. I don't know if it's separated or together, but I don't know if it's a karmic per se. Somebody might be just be in their feelings about you, but somebody's really upset about you waking up early. Something about you early, how you season the day. Maybe you're at the forefront of something, like it's giving like first come, first serve, and you are always the one that's like at front or in the line or always the first one to arrive. I don't know. This could be work. This could be the simplest thing where it's like the coffee shop. They're just like, not collective again. Right. That one really made me laugh though. I was like, what? Now, where I live, it is wintertime. Snow has laid its ground. It is welcome to a white Christmas type of snow. So I'm not going to waste too much time on the messages today. Yeah, they can keep their name out of your mouth, collective, but they still want you in their life. Um, Side note, Like, I'm not one of those people where it's like, oh, twin flames, specifically the by masculines, all of them are like, you know, a-holes and blah, 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 blah. Um, because it can go both ways. Divine masculine, divine feminine, people that are unawakened, they're the ones that, in the eyes of the awakened twin flame, divine masculine or feminine, you're looking at them like, why are you acting so stupid? We have this twin flame journey, this mission, and you're acting like you don't want to be in this when you soul already signed up for this journey. I say this to say there is a small percentage of your twin flames, divine masculine feminines, okay, that have done you wrong. Because I feel like the people that watches my readings, specifically when it becomes like spiritually inclined and not like the everyday, will he, she come back? They did that, they did this, that, and the third to me, karmic, blah, 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 blah. I feel like the majority that watches my readings, like, you are already, I will say this though, no matter what has taken place with this real flame, you have space for forgiveness for them. Because I know some people be like, I don't care if they're twin flame, the richest man or woman alive, it's a no go because of what took place in the past. That one, we're not tapping into that collective, those wave of people. Um, and I say this with reassurance. Some of them have done you wrong, right? And I still feel the hurt. Okay. I'm trying to, I see you guys going to be quite emotional when the reunion happens. I feel the hurt quite deeply. But you have forgiveness for your twin flame, that 110%. Whoever watches me, I know for a fact you not be watching readings, you just be watching readings. Okay, because there are a ton of people that be saying the same bullshit and they're just kind of pulling on that karmic like karmic circle, so you'd be stuck in it. That's not what we do here on BQ Oracles. Here we're all about the healing, moving forward, and actually tackling things on a realistic, spiritual way, so there can be growth. Like for me to just be like, you know, negative in my readings. Not to say that I haven't done some bullshit. I'm not belittling that. But I say this to say I know I can sense the energy of like whoever this resonates with. And I feel like it's pretty small percentage of a twin flame did me dirty. So for them to come back, they are also in the group of like they're fighting because I feel like this is hard to process because you have divine masculines and divine feminines, and there are people, places, and things that keeps you separated, differences, arguments, just not being awakened, and things not being aligned. And then there are you just part ways, and you'd be upset with your twin flame, but you know for a fact in your heart and soul when there is clearance of energy and understanding, you guys are good. Then there is this another wave of twin flames where it's like your twin flame caused you emotional distress. Okay, some of you guys, it could feel like abuse in a way, like the pain. Like the love was so great, but the pain equals the love. So it's really hard to process all of that, even though you know in your heart that that's your person. And disclaimer, I am not telling anyone to go and deal with people, twin flame or not, based on abuse. Now, I will stand 10 toes down with this, whereas if God, just on that note, like this twin flame is not it, he or she's interchangeable, then that's that. Anyone immediately, okay? Um, but then there are individuals where God is like, no, that is still your person. They just had to go through that. That's just a lesson. It's a karmic lesson. It's a generational thing, and you will pull back into this, and you were healing him, or you were healing her, and that's why this, that, and the third took place. Now, I don't know the intricates and the details of every single, twin flame on this earth. But I will say this: some of the experiences have been brutal, and I feel like I'm talking to you guys, whereas my twin flame did me so dirty, where it's like I felt like I've been in the DKS, the dark night of the soul, for the entirety of trying to heal, wait for them, see the good in it. I do still feel the pain of that for you guys as an empath. I'm not gonna lie. Again, if you're not in this, if you're not watching for your twin flame, specifically the person you have on your mind that you know you have a twin flame connection with and is already confirmed, this is not for you. If you're watching for somebody that you didn't go through trials and tribulation and freaking hell on earth, you already have somebody new according to the confirmation from the divine. Okay? I'm talking to that small collective where it was hell on earth with my freaking twin flame. And now your twin flame is fighting everything and everybody for the sake of returning back to you, making amends, and is actually doing the work, is actually healing, connecting not only with you on a spiritual level, um, but it's also fighting back for everything that they were oblivious about. Okay, they're rejecting you, being against you, putting you through hell on earth. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's and you have every right, collective, to be pissed at them, to feel this hurt, because this is gonna be assessed and processed, and your twin flame is gonna be all ears, because there's no reason for them to fight for this connection, without, how do I say this? Again, if you're watching for this person that's cost you hell on earth, aka your twin flame, and your heart is still in it, despite the hell on earth, they're now coming back in to be like, I'm all in. And you might be a little bit traumatized. I'm not gonna lie. Because what I'm tuning into right now is like the experiences with this person, like in the physical, because it's not just giving, oh, spiritually there's confusion, whatever, because a lot of things goes on in the 5D spiritually, right? And then it manifests in 3D reality. But when you've already had the encounter with your twin flame, but you're trying to seek peace in it all, when did you come back, it's gonna be a little bit traumatizing, a bit scary. Your heart wants it, your soul wants it, but it's also like there's so much to unpack. It's going to be okay. It's just the wounds will be open. Okay. And I feel like that's going to be one of the most vulnerable. It might feel a little bit exaggerating, but for those that have been through it with your twin flame, I feel like it's going to be one of the most vulnerable moments, like in your entire life. Like I feel like nothing could compare. Um, So I do send love and light. I do feel quite emotional for you guys as an empath, but they're not playing around. I know it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna turn out in your favor. Okay. So I think that's all of the messages that I remember. Oh yeah, any like karmic people that was trying to block you, destiny swap as well. This is like for everybody. This is not twin flame coded. Some of the messages are twin. I feel like the majority of the messages here are twin flame coded, but yeah, there are some karmics as well, and I feel like it has to do with you being one of the chosen ones. God's favor on your life. They also was trying to manipulate, trying to find a way in order to keep you stuck in the gutter, stuck in a mentality, like mentality, block your process in life. They too have some sort of love hate relationship. The thing is, like, some of them might try a bit, but the thing is, I feel like they're just digging their own grave, trying to come against you. Because the reality is, they don't have nothing against you other than the fact that you're the chosen one. God has favor over your life, and they're just like, you're really like deteriorating themselves in order to block you, stop you, swap your destiny. Like they're like ending their own life trying to come against you. And again, all of the messages here, because the way I was kind of like laughing, like if you take out the equation of, no, I think for all of you guys, I will say this on a collective scale, how I'm getting all of the messages here, but I'm like so busy doing what I need to do. It, I also had this sense of like, I really don't care, right? And I feel like, or at least I'm not aware of it. So that's why I added the equation of, I don't think you guys will have no clue what the hell is going on behind the scenes when it comes to the karmic people in your life, the twin flames, the people that done you wrong, even the people that haven't done you wrong, but they were affiliated with your karmics at some point. I know what you did, but I remember saying in one of my insights, 2025, you either they're with your collective or they're not. There was like no in between. And I feel like they got the memo. They got the memo spiritually, physically, in some way or form. I don't know if you said something on like the boundaries are here to say what it needs to say, or you just pulled your energy, but they're feeling it. So I'm proud of you guys. I really am. Because I wanted to put my logical sense to this. Like the karmic people never really, it doesn't make sense to me. Or anyone that's going around hating, trying to block, trying to like cause somebody one's demise, it doesn't make sense to me how you out here hating on individuals, which they always do when it comes to good collective people, specifically God chosen ones, for them to come back and be like, yeah, of course I can play in your face. It doesn't make any sense. Why do you want to be with individuals where you have a bad taste? And that is my question for the karmics. And the reality is they don't have anyone. They thought that they can ruin you. They thought that they could take your power, which is also quite funny to me because if they know that you have a certain power to you essence and this is why they were clinging on to you, but then they decided to do you wrong, like make it make sense. I don't know, that is laughable. That is really laughable to me. Like how are you gonna destroy somebody that you are dependent on or that you need their energy, because clearly you ain't got nobody else. That is my questions to the karmics. Like it's laughable. It's silly. And I'm gonna leave on this high note and go about my day. and do what I need to do in terms of my errands. But thank you guys for stopping by, the new, the old, and the ones that are passing through. Good luck in your journey in life. You know, I always say this: karma always finds one's address, but I don't feel like this is like karma. This really feels. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's really laughable to me because, again, 2025, I feel like collective, because of the healing that we're on, we don't have time to be playing in things that are not for our highest and best good. You know? Um, the energy is a vibe. It's 1010. I freaking love it. Um, I know that's right. Okay? I don't know when I will be back to do regular card based readings, but I don't know. I don't know. So I guess spirit is like, okay, if you're not doing it card based, let's do it this way. So here we are. Thank you for stopping by, Collective. Good luck in your journey in life, and let God be your peace.